Hi guys, it's Laura Rose coming to you from bed. I am feeling like crap today. I really didn't want to film a video, but I didn't do anything last week because I was in Disney World. What? So I figured I'd do something today that was short and fun for me and hopefully fun for you guys too. I want to show you a video of all the books that I've collected while I was traveling. This is my collection of books from other countries. As you guys know, I don't really like to collect things. Like, I don't like a lot of stuff. When I started traveling, I was like, what do I want to get from every country that I go to that would actually really mean something to me? And of course, I started collecting books. The first time I traveled, it was when I was in college and I went to study abroad in London. And when I was there, I was like, obviously I have to get a copy of Harry Potter because hello. And I was like, wow, wouldn't it be cool if through my lifetime I collected the Harry Potter series from different countries? I got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Paris version. And obviously I can't read these, but I just think they're really cool. I really like seeing like the illustrations from different countries, you know, and then there's Hagrid on the back. I also got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and this I actually bought in London, so I can read this one. I don't think I ever saw this crest in any of my American versions of the books. There's a bookmark in here. Daunt Books for Travelers. That's totally me. I got number 3 last year. This is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban in Vietnamese. And when I bought this, the lady was like really confused why I wanted the Vietnamese version because obviously I cannot read Vietnamese. But Vietnam was my favorite country that we went to when Steven and I visited Asia. Look at that cover. All the other covers are kind of plain Jane too. That is how far I've gotten in my Harry Potter country series. The other ones I have from Europe are this German comic book from when I went to Germany. I like to get kids books and picture books because obviously I can't read the books, but it's fun to be able to look at all the pictures. It looks like it's about this fat Viking and his sidekick. I also got in Paris when I was there Le Vilain Petit Canard, which is The Ugly Duckling. I really like getting kids books because like you know the story of the Ugly Duckling, but it's all in French. But you know what's happening. Someday I'll be able to read this to my kid and she'll be like a little child and won't know how to read it anyway, and I'll just like tell her the story of the Ugly Duckling and she'll grow up and be like, Mom, this is in French. Ah, Paris, oh yes. And my favorite book from Europe is this, The Adventures of Pinocchio. I love this book. Oh my gosh, it's probably my favorite in the whole collection that I have because it is freaking gorgeous. Look at those drawings. Just the illustrations in this book alone are so worth it, even though I cannot read it. But Zach and I are actually learning Italian right now on the app Duolingo, so someday I might be able to read this book. Hello, you don't even need to read it. Look how beautiful those are. So those are all my books from Europe, and I also have been to Southeast Asia. I actually went with Steven, who was in my last video. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's my drunk book talk. Very funny. Steven and I went to Indonesia first, and I had only been there for a week, hadn't even found a book yet that I wanted to buy from the country. And we missed our train while we were sitting in Starbucks trying to figure out where we were going to stay for the night. We met this guy who started chatting with us. He pulled this book out and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that book. That's one of my favorite books of all time. And Steven told him how I collect books from each country and he was like, here, take this one. And I was like, no, I can't take your book. I'm like, you haven't even finished reading it. He's like, it's no problem. I'll get another one. Take this one. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you sure? And he's like, yes, I insist. So that is how I got The Night Circus in Indonesian from a little Indonesian guy that Steve and I met in Starbucks. His name was William. This just makes me want to reread The Night Circus because if you have not read it, you should. It's one of the best books of all time. The next country we went to was Malaysia. I got this little comic. I don't even know what it's about. It's not even in color. We were only in Malaysia for like 3 days. I got this little book from Cambodia. Like I said, I love kids' books. The snake grows long. Look how pretty their writing is. It's so interesting. Last but not least is my book from Thailand. I got this book about the ocean and the animals in it because when Zach and I were in Thailand, we learned how to scuba dive. So obviously I wanted to get this. It's got gorgeous pictures. And again, like you don't need to know Thai to be able to look at this cool picture of like sea turtles and lobsters and think it's awesome. Now I kind of want to just sit here and read the rest of these books, which I'm going to do because I'm freaking sick and I want to lay back down.
It's like I'm drinking his brain.
That's my whole video. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, hopefully I'll have a review up or can do a book tag or something. I'm just really not feeling that great today, so I didn't want to have to like really think very hard about what I was doing. I'm gonna go sleep now, and hopefully you guys all have a glittery day. I'm gonna have a glittery nap. Alright, bye!